STEM team comprised of 5 Roswell High School students competed in the 2nd annual New Mexico Governor's STEM Challenge and walked away with a win. It was an impressive showing for the students who matched wits with some of the brightest minds in the state, representing 33 New Mexico high schools. Congratulations to the RHS Stem team who found a way to utilize sunlight to power a prosthesis. Don't be surprised if you see this idea put into practice in the near future.
So this year, the Governor's STEM Challenge topic was using a New Mexico resource to solve a problem. So we decided to use New Mexico's sun and solar cells for our project to power it. We get a flexible solar cell and put it on top of our prosthesis, and that's where the main source of power comes from.
We built a prosthetic and we chose to do 3D printing as the outer shell. We were able to reprint any parts that didn't fit inside the prosthetic, and it was very time efficient. We could print any part in about 5 minutes. We could pick any type of material that could be used for waterproofing, or you can add on any components to any prosthetics such as the electronics or the graphene in our part.
For my part, we did the programming, which we found on our Arduino program to do. We also took from the servo motors in the battery, which was wired up to the solar cell, to create the power source, which connected to the EKGs, which would connect to the muscles, and as the muscles moved, the hand would open or close. There was also the waterproofing aspect, which we took a silicone and graphene mix to put over the arm and create it so that water just slides off of it and does not get in and hurt the electronics.
We wanted to use graphene. Graphene was discovered in 2004, and basically what it is, it's the strongest, lightest, best super semiconductor in the world. And so what it is, it's a singular layer of carbon atoms in a hexagonal form so that nothing can get in it. That's why it's waterproof additionally, and it makes anything 100 times stronger. And so we created the graphene using 2 methods, using the flash Joule process, which when you put any carbon-based product inside the tube, it flashes with 300 watts of energy and will break it down into the simplest carbon form, which is graphene. And when we had that graphene, we combined it with the silicon and made it waterproof.
I was in charge of all the electrical components in the prosthetic, such as the solar panels, the charge controller, the EKGs, and the Arduino, along with the servos. And with all that, I also did partial programming to allow both a power supply and functioning of the prosthetic.
There were 33 teams that competed with different divisions, and we competed in the medical technology division.
We get to recognize some of our excellent students, pretty much our first, what I would call state champions, if you will. And not only that, it's for a great purpose. We have our New Mexico STEM Challenge team that worked under the direction of Mr. LYKINS and also with Miss May. So special thanks to Mr. LYKINS and Miss May that really came out and supported those kids' endeavors.
Their intelligence level and the work ethic could be summed up by the fact that we were never once allowed to work as a team in the setting that we have in the classroom, where we have the technology as well as the software. And what we did, they worked on it on their own with the laptops that we provided for them, and it showed exactly how dedicated they were because of the time frames that we had to operate within.
I was very proud of them. They disinfected when they needed to, as they handled materials and things like that. So that more than anything, I'm so proud that they were able to stay safe under the situation, and they were able to build a great product.
This is the best group of kids I've ever seen in my life. They are highly motivated, highly intelligent. The seniors are applying and receiving acceptance from some of the largest and most prestigious schools in the United States.